In Iowa, a union-busting bill is up for a vote, and it's a doozy. So Truth Out reports here, the bill makes it illegal to negotiate over healthcare, transfers, job evacuations, procedures for workforce reductions, subcontracting, or anything related to seniority. Unions will not be permitted to negotiate payroll deduction of union dues. Incredibly, unions will not even be permitted to negotiate grievance procedures to enforce their contracts. The only topic on which unions will retain bargaining rights is wages. Even then, wage bargaining will be largely meaningless. If the employer and union don't reach agreement, the dispute will be resolved through binding arbitration, as occurs under current Iowa law. But the new law will allow the arbitrator to grant a wage increase of no more than 3%. Okay, so this is part of the Republican war on unions, and now they just put it on steroids. So Iowa was already a right-to-work state. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, it basically means it legally allows people to not pay their union dues while still receiving the benefits of the union. And what happens over time with a law like that is enough people stop paying their dues where the union can't function anymore, and then they got to shut down. So what are the net effects of this? Well, it's been proven in the studies. The Economic Policy Institute found that people in right-to-work states make $1,500 less a year. That was one study. Another study found it was about 3.2% reduction in pay if you're in a right-to-work state. So as Tom Hartman calls it, he says it's a right-to-work for less law, because that's really what's happening. So that's already the case in Iowa. Now they're going further. Now they're saying, no, that's not it. We're not done. On top of that, we're going to make rules and laws about what can and cannot be negotiated in a union contract. Wait, what? The whole idea is to negotiate. Hey, what's going to be our healthcare plan? All right, we want more, we want less. Okay, we want more vacation time, we want less vacation time. This is the back and forth between the workers collectively bargaining and management. They say, no, now you're not even allowed to negotiate healthcare, transfers, job evaluations, procedures for workforce reductions, subcontracting, or anything related to seniority. The only thing you're allowed to negotiate still is wages. But even with wages, if you can't come to an agreement, it goes to arbitration, which is the company's version of a court. And I wonder who the company is going to side with. Management, the owners of the company, or the workers. They're going to side with the management and the owners. Duh. So they've basically handcuffed unions to the point where they're irrelevant now. Look, they can't just come out and make a law that says, we're banning unions, because you can't do that. That's unconstitutional. So since you can't do that, it's the same with trap laws for abortion. They can't just say, we are banning abortion, because that's a violation of the Constitution. So what do? Trap laws. All right, over-regulate these abortion clinics to put them out of business. So one of the best things they do, well, not best, but one of the worst practices they do that's most effective is they say, you need to go get admittance privileges from a hospital to run an abortion clinic. But then they send them to a religious hospital that says, oh, we don't give people credentials if they do abortion. What? So the law says you got to get credentials from a hospital that's against your existence, and they're not going to give it to you. Okay, then that's just a way to shut down shop. They walk in, they measure the length of the hallways and the height of the hallways, and they go, oh, that's a shame. Your hallways are 8 feet tall. We have a new regulation. It needs to be 9 feet tall. You have to tear down the building and rebuild it. They go, we can't afford that. They go, oh, that sucks. You're going to have to shut down. So you ban abortion without saying, we are going to ban abortion. There's places that just give out the abortion pill. And there are some rules in some states that say, no, you have to create a surgical procedure room in here. They're like, wait, what? We only just sell the abortion pill. We don't perform abortions. They go, yeah, but we have a new regulation that you have to build a surgical room anyway. So it's a way to try to ban it without saying we're going to ban it. This is the same thing with unions now. The idea is you can't just say we're going to ban unions, so what do? Over-regulate them out of existence. Do right to work. Hey, you can get the benefits of the union without paying the dues. Oh shit, the union just shut down. Hey, you're allowed to have a union, but you can't negotiate over anything. You can't even negotiate healthcare? You can't negotiate healthcare in a union debate, in a union discussion, I should say. Negotiation. What? That's like one of the cornerstones of having a union. Okay, what are my healthcare benefits? Let's work this out. They're like, no, by law, you can't negotiate that. So whatever the management comes up with, you just have to accept. Nice random noise from my computer. That's cute. Not cool. And this is what happens under Republicans. Corporate Democrats are a scourge, but the Republicans, they're the pirate party. So that's where we're at. And they're coming for unions. They're coming for abortion clinics. Anything and everything. Basic marketplace regulations. Anything and everything that makes us more civilized, more modern. Forget about it. That's what's on the chopping block under the Republicans.